Hi everyone, and welcome to the energy update from May 26th till June 1st, 2025. My name is Heike, and I'm now sharing with you what my guides told me for this week. The first topic they gave me is growth and grounding. And those energies are related to the new moon that we have on May 26th or 27th, depending on where you are located on this planet. And of course, a new moon is always about new beginnings or the beginning of a new cycle. And this is about planting new seeds or new ideas or new projects. Or as we are in spring, yes, of course, same thing. Or just ongoing, meaning take good care of your plants so they grow stronger each time. Look after them, have patience, and think about find out what you can do, how to improve details of your plants or your plant. So you can optimize something, or maybe there is a better way or a different way of doing something, and now you can find it out. You can improve something, so it gives you better results. Also, the interesting thing is that the underlying theme of all your efforts is stability, or to get more stability in life, and to also feel more secure, or whatever you believe is stability and security, because that's the thing. The guide said the important thing is to create inner stability so it can show up or manifest in the outside world. And therefore it's important that you have very clear for yourself what makes you feel stable or secure in your life or in general. And also, what is stability for you, or what represents stability for you? And if you have that figured out, it is of course so much easier to create it. It's the foundation, the basis, and the necessary knowledge that you need to have. So it's a good idea to write that down, to also think about it. But I don't mean thinking like really thinking, but to just write it down, have it working in your mind, although you're not working it. Just give it time, space, allow for some space and some time, and then you may find that you need to, or that you feel you want to add something or change something, because you find out how it resonates over a little time that you give it. Yes, so take as long as you need and make sure that you are resonating and at peace with what you found out, because for as long as you feel a little intranquil, there's still something that needs to get out and some kind of information that you need to get. And if you connect with nature, appreciate the beauty, admire the beauty, like going for a walk or just spending some time if it's warm enough outside, that will really help you to ground yourself and to find out what is stability for you. So this grounding really helps you to grow your dreams or your plants or both. Okay, the second topic is mental activity. You may find that you have a very potent brain this week, and that you are curious, open, and that you have great communication skills, which you of course should use. And maybe you want to use them on a personal or professional level, or both, to start a certain plan, a certain project with a certain partner, or start a partnership with someone. And also with your, you may be very charismatic, very passionate, and very convincing, therefore. And of course, that comes with a responsibility, because in that state, we can manipulate and influence others, which can be a good or a bad thing, depending on how responsible we are, how conscious we are of all this. And obviously, you could fall into an ego trap, trying to get people on your side and having them do what you want. But as you know, doing that never gives you the result that's just the best thing for all of you. It always backfires because it's something that's limiting or limited. So it's really about being responsible and finding out what is best for all, which is the way that assures everyone is benefiting from this. And yeah, to find a really good connection. And if it's on a personal level, you may want to find a deeper connection with the other person, so you feel stable or secure in your emotions, for example. I mean, we all know in our personal relationships how much we appreciate that and how important it is. So you can create that now with exactly those skills that may be enhanced this week. And the interesting thing is that with these energies, some people may gain from bad things or what is considered bad things. For example, making good money, yes, or lots of money with drugs or weapons or things like that. I mean, there's worse things I do not even want to mention, but you could actually find out something like that or learn, well, from the news. I mean, I'm sure there are not many people here watching the news a lot, but anyway, it comes out anyway, there's those kind of information. So if someone makes money from that, it's a good idea to not go into this separation energy that we have all the time, but to not try to not judge. Yes, of course, it is not a good thing, but it is an existing thing. And the more that we can not go into separation, but into understanding that for the light to be sure, to acknowledge itself, there is a certain darkness or a certain amount of darkness is needed. So yeah, it has to exist somehow, yeah, and to pray for everyone, or this is just what would help, to not go into trying to judge, trying to put it down, trying to whatever. Yes, we know what that is, and we know what we want in this world and what we don't want in this world, but to try to go for the connection and for the unity idea, and for knowing, okay, the dark aspects have to be there. And I am always grateful that I did make different choices. And maybe you can see it like that you pray for everyone, and that you are grateful for yourself, or that you're grateful to yourself for making better choices, and thanking for the protection that you have in your life, which assures that that you are on your path and not on a different one. So that was a real point that they made this time, and I think that's a very, very important one. So it's all about using this capacity to influence other people to do it in a good way, or to not do it at all, but trying to be a good example for compassion and love and whatever, peace. This is a good idea. So there's one phrase that I have had in mind when writing this down. Speak not to impress, but to awaken wisdom in others. And if you are responsible in this way, it will work. So it's all about having us think, reflect, and be responsible. Yeah, this is the key this week, the guide said. And of course, there is a message from the masters or the guides. They said, or repeat, inner stability creates outer stability. What needs to change in your life for you to feel stable or secure in your life? And maybe you also want to write that down. And they also reminded me that I think it was a year ago or a year and a half, I'm not sure, that they created an exercise in my Feel Good classes. You know, I've got this channel, Feel Good Workout Heike Bartels, which is really helping to get trauma out of your body on a cellular level. And there is one exercise, they call it the stability exercise. And you do not have to be able to do splits in the air to do that. No, it may sometimes look like that, but that's not what it is about. It's for your lower back and hip, and you do not have to be flexible at all. But it helps to create that in your body, and as all is one, it creates that also in your life. And I've seen it so many times that they already almost made this a set exercise. It's like we've got the 3 exercises at the beginning, this one included, are set. So that's like 7 minutes. And then the rest from this half an hour is something I don't know, depending on the energies that we're working with. But you know, maybe you want to try that for yourself. If you really wish for more stability in your life, create it in your body. And yeah, and stability is not holding, as creating stability is not holding onto something. It's letting go. And that's also what we work. We work from the center outwards through the head, the fingertips, and the toes. Yeah. Okay. Thank you very, very much for your presence, for your time, for your attention. And of course, if you like to help the channel, please subscribe. Also, of course, please subscribe to Feel Good Workout Heike Bartels so more people can be helped on a physical level to get the trauma out and to process the energies. And the guides also have a daily dose on Instagram at Heike Dance. So please hang around and let's spread the love, peace, joy, happiness, and compassion so that we get a world reflecting this. Lots and lots of love. Have a wonderful week, and we see you for the next update.